Welcome back, chaps, to Battle Brothers. Holy shit, I can't believe I got through that last fight without anyone dying. 1 hit point. 1 hit point. Clout picked out. You were a lucky, lucky boy. I did treat all these wounds, right? Yeah, I did. The only thing in that fight we didn't get to do was to use the, what's this potion called? Iron Will Potion on Defrosty. I would have had to drop something for Defrosty to have an open spot. Use a dagger. See, this is the setup I want for my shield breakers. Yes. Correct. Looks like we've got a spare dagger that I can give out here. Lex says, it's okay for now. That's fine for now. Dagger, 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 dagger. Wooden stick of death. Where's that dagger? There it is. But yeah, this heavy armor. Thank goodness for this heavy armor, hey? We've got to fight more Shrut at some point, and we've got to fight more spiders. I really want to make more of these armor attachments. Again, I can't believe how good that is. 300 armor for 30 fatigue. Outstanding. And the training we've done on the lower level boys, I should still be at 4 more battles, 3 more battles, quite a lot. But let's go get this ambition done. That's a bit expensive. This could be the chance I need to get my hands on a cultist finally. Cultist procession. There's a procession of cultists going through the city. A steady stream of people seemingly manifested themselves out of thin air now slowly make its way along the main roads. Clad in muted colors, they ring bells and chant monotonously the name of Dovkul. Oh, one of them. Right. Come on, they have good stats. Okay. Loyal is nice, dumb's unfortunate. God, if only those 2 stars were in fatigue. Oh, where's my Bannerman, Aloysius? The thing is, Leonard is gonna have Leonard is gonna have better resolve as a Bannerman. I don't want to replace Aloysius either. 51 melee skill with 1 star, it's 2 to 3, so 22, about 30. Yeah, I have low 80s in melee skill. It's not good enough, unfortunately. It's such a pity because we've been looking for a cultist for 200 days now almost. But I'm going to get rid of him because I've kind of accepted now that in this playthrough we're just not going to be getting a good cultist. Once the DLC is out, wow, we will play the cultist background. And that's how we'll get, you know, all that goodness. Nope, more rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. It's actually gotten to the point where we need to grind a few missions to get our money back up because I've been hiring so much. What is this? In the Nightmares. So this is an Alp battle, which I don't mind doing once we are all healed up. So why don't we just chill here for a bit, fix our armor, get healed up. That'll be okay money. And it'll get us some crafting materials from Alp. Alp aren't that bad, but you know what? I should go buy some more dogs, but the thing is I don't really have the money for that right now. How many guys have got Bloodlust? Because I feel like Bloodlust is the key to taking on Alps. There's one, nothing there. Nothing there. This is good. Bloodlust, bloodlust. Yeah, we'll be fine. How long till this is healed up? 1 to 2 days. We'll come back to Kaivad. Let's just see if we can get ourselves a delivery mission while he heals up. What is this again? Escort. Okay, perfect. It's far to take him all the way to Horn. Fine. But this is a decent amount of payment. I need the time to heal up. While browsing the town's markets, a man in silk approaches. He's wearing a grin more glitter than chomp, and each of his fingers are adorned to glint. Ah, sellsword, I see you have interesting trophies with you. How about I take that adrenaline gland for, say, 400 crowns? Oh, hell yes. That's so much more than what we would normally get. That's like an extra 350 gold. Fucking sweet. I was really hoping he would offer to buy the Heart of Forest for a good price, because I don't know what I can do with that. Wait, was that almost a tip? So maybe once I've finished this mission, we can take the long road all the way back down and hopefully find some of these legendary locations. So I suspected that this here would be the places that'll give us the wood. Yeah, we're not going to be getting our hands on any wood this game, are we? Thick. As much as I need him, we can't right now. Oh, that's a hunter's cabin. So if I try to buy that hunter, I need to find 1,000 gold. Honestly, I can sell the long axe. Bochevsky does need the two-handed mace. Where's the other great axe? I could have sworn... Oh, there's the other great axe. Yes, okay. We've got spare great axes. The war brains I maybe don't need. Military cleaver, I suppose I can sell. If I can get 1,000 gold worth of weapons sold, that's rubbish money. No, let's wait. We'll come back here another time. At least we know that we can get hunters here fairly reliably. There's a kennel there, but... Okay, we're getting 2,000 gold once we get to Horn, and that 2,000 gold will be enough to get us all the way back down to the south. Yeah, 400 a day, that's 5 days worth, that should be enough. I need at least another day's worth to get me to Horn. These cheap venison. It's tempting to sell the noble swords. I feel like I might as well, because I can get like 3 dogs for the price of those noble swords. And normally I would use the noble swords against zombies and the like, but I've got two-handed swords that are actually better. At this point, if I'm fighting grouped up, what are they called again? The wolves. I just use my two-handed weapons. Don't need the mace either. Still need quite a few, but okay. So I know how good the winged mace is, and it does, honestly, it makes my eye twitch a little when I click sell on the winged mace. But my mace masters are just going to use their two-handed maces for damage. Ooh, zombies. So the one-handed blunt weapons is the stick just to stun someone. I feel like there's very few times that I would want to have my mace master using a shield and a winged mace. I'd rather use the two-handed mace for the extra damage. I think that the lads could do with a fight, especially if there's a hedge knight. My specialist, ninja. Alex says, I worry about your range defense. Some marksmen, but I suppose I can just have him step back. Lex says that is, I can have him step back until the enemy ranged guys die. It's some marksmen. The presence of a hedge knight makes me want to have the heater shields, and normally I'll go to kite shields in this type of fight, but for this one let's start with the heaters and see if we can get the shields up, and then that way get the range resistance up. Actually, you know what, no, screw that, because those enemy marksmen, if they have crossbows, they'll always act before my front line, and 18 range defense is almost guaranteed to eat a crossbow bolt right to the face. Crossbows are so much more dangerous than the raiders. Just hope that the hedge knight is near Mersault. Nets. Has everyone got nets? Who needs nets? Yes, we've got a couple nets there. We've got good, more nets there. So Wachowski will start getting some levels once I have a pike that I can hang on to for him to use from the back line, and we're fighting really low threat enemies like zombies. I really hope the hedge knight has a claymore, two-handed sword. Hakon, you can just run away bravely. I forgot that I had Hakon with us. It's interesting. Where are they going? Those marksmen, that is. I think, yes, it is the line of sight that's making them run away. Let's just see what they do. Yeah, if the raiders come towards us, it's actually perfect, because now these bushes are breaking line of sight and splitting up the battle, which I don't mind. Okay, so we move forward and engage this turn. Full Mac. Fucking get him. Oh, the FPS tanked a little bit there. That was odd. I can actually put Lexes here, and then he's fine. He's safe from being hit by these weapons, but then he doesn't have a direct... Okay, he does have a direct angle there. Fair enough. And my backline lads can actually quick hands to their two-handed melee weapons. Balloon skis up against flails. I don't mind that too much. Nice, two great hits. Those are swords. This armor can handle that. You can more than handle that damage. Jesus Christ, Mersault. Look at that damage. Just casually walks up, stoves that guy's head in. Oh, a coat of scales. Beautiful. It does mean I need to get Eisenbart out of there, so Loderak is going to rotate him out. Is 6 action points enough to use split? It is. Good. Careful, friends. Oh, scary. I think that's worth it. Oof, almost. Now, some of these lads are going to push through to this position, but that's totally fine. Oh, what? Whoops. Ah, feck. Didn't mean to do that. Well, okay, fine. At least hold the line there like that. Now, let's just hold and see where the Hedge Knight goes. He's probably going to go for that middle spot because that puts him in melee range with Fulmac, but that's fine. Fulmac can fancy feet away or just get rotated out, and then that puts the Hedge Knight surrounded by 3 guys, and he's only got a arming sword, so it's not that dangerous. Careful with that crossbow, you bastard. Cheeky. That's interesting. He threw the... Is it a spetum? What are they called again? Those, weird fucking... Pilum. He threw the pilum, and it didn't hit the shield, which is weird. Okay, I didn't expect that. I have no idea what this Hedge Knight's going to do now and where he's going to go. Unlucky, says Al. Just wait, Lex says. I need you to throw that net. Let's... 43, 53, 51. Lucky, unlucky. Good hit. Just hold for a second, Eisenbot. Let's see what this dude does. Oh god, this poor Brigand Raider. Whoo, you know he did. 6 AP, I can't attack again. I need someone to move into that position. Okay, it's not quite where I expected him to go, but alright. Damn, this is Sachubrak's lack of fatigue. Ruining him. No need to drop a dog, I don't think. Nice. Break their will. Shit, Lex says careful. There's crossbowmen about. Careful, boys. Hakon's at the back like, yeah, get him! That's what I pay you boys for. I like to think of these guys who get taken around, these VIPs, as like posh, foppish type lads. We're like, oh, I say, combat. But he doesn't look puff or like a foppish, puffy type dude. Nice. Good job, Cesar. Right in the face. Prepare to dagger the Hedge Knight. Start working on that shield. It's going to take a hell of a lot to break that shield, but give it a go. Riposte, perfect. Gives me time to get lads into position. Oh shit, a riposte doesn't mean you can move around him. 50%. No assault. Smash it to face. He's routinely one-shotting these guys. 95 melee skill. Look at the damage numbers. 118 to 143. I can't work out why the expressed damage numbers are higher than the stated damage numbers. Convinced it must be a bug. We need to check it out with some other two-handed weapons to see if it's the same. I can't imagine that's meant to work like that. It seems, you know, overpowered. Oh no, boys. He's riposting. Whatever shall we do? Lex says, good job, buddy. We'll make a bloody Dawn member of you yet. So kind of this hedge knight to bring us that beautiful coat of plates. Stand still and get stabbed. Shit, is he gonna flee? No, he's stunned. Never mind. I have on previous occasions accidentally in a situation like that pressed it's over, and then you just see the guy with that beautiful armor just move away. Makes me sad. Yeah, in a situation like this, I wish Defrosty had a dagger, but I think carrying the net is a better, you know, it's a percentage play. And Mersault, I didn't feel like I could justify giving him bags and belts. Nice la. Hello, coat of scales. I think generally once this ambition is done, I need to really start spending more time in this part of the map. There is likely to be a fair amount of wild men that we can hire around here. And wild men, I tend to find them with like 120 base fatigue at level 1, which is, you know, the best in the game. With +4 on resolve, I can't turn that down. He's not going to be brawny. You know, I should actually, depending on the enemies he's fighting, I should just give him some basic leather that doesn't weigh anything. Because if I'm careful with Lexes, he shouldn't be taking damage at all. So my throwing lad needs what? Anticipation. To keep himself from safe from enemy archers. Quick hands he needs. Bags and belts could be good here. Next level we're going to be taking throwing mastery, so we'll take recover now. Wow, Horn's getting messed up. All those active, that's tempting, but no. I'm sure we'll pick up something that he can wear. So what I'm trying to say is I'm sure we can find a pike for Wachowski to hang on to at some point. So of this stuff, I don't need any of it really. 38 fatigue, that's 30. I think that's worth it for Lodorak. He is still, yeah, he's got 75 fatigue, which is not bad. And that's a +50 improvement in the number of armor. This might actually free up a little bit. It actually weighs the same. 250 for 30, 245 for 30. And that lamellar harness is just spare, but we'll hang on to that. As with the reinforced Malhorberg. We've got more lads coming into the front line, like Wachowski can wear that. Very nice. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna buy that pike. Because I don't need any of this stuff. Cool. So now Wachowski can start taking part in some battles. Even got a few extra daggers. Excellent. Well, actually, you know what? The shield breakers can keep daggers for stabbing armor. Yes, I'm going to hang on to these daggers, and then the only time the shield breakers ever need those daggers is if I see that I'm going to be in a fight like the one we just had, where I know I'm going to need a lot of daggers to stab down a hedge knight. Finally, let's get moving. Although we've got to stop in somewhere, like Dunkelberg, and sell something. We're going to need 2 days of salary to get back, I think. Like, on the one hand, I feel I need to curb my spending, but on the other hand, I feel to continually keep pressing to get the tier 3 weapons and to get the kind of brothers that I want is actually the right thing to do. Another hedge knight. Fuck yeah. Come on, brigands. Quickly check the nets. I think I only used 1 net in that fight. So for all of those of you who are quite understandably getting a little bored and frustrated with the brigand raider farming, we're now deep enough into the campaign where almost every group of raiders you come across is going to be this tough and this beefy. But on the plus side, it means they often have hedge knights or master archers, so the rewards are worth it. I actually wouldn't mind running into a guy with a group with a master archer. Yes, the master archer is terrifying. Oh, look at that beautiful helm and armor he's wearing. Oh, careful, Hakon. But fighting a master archer will be worth the risk because it can get us a warbow and save us a fortune. Should we do the same procedure as last time, or just stay where we are? I think because they're quicker, let's just see how different the battle goes if we don't charge them. Is that dude? I'm hoping that marksman steps forward. I don't think I need to move Mersault all the way down, because the Tubrek can do this stunning. Actually, no, fuck that. Loderak, you can hold the northern flank, and we'll get Mersault all the way down. Close. I was really hoping this lad would come forward. Full Mac? No Berserk question mark? He's only level 7. I forget that he's so low level. I mean, his range skill is outstanding for level 7. Staying put with shields up feels better than the other option we did in the previous battle. Because at this stage in the previous battle, our backline were taking crossbow shots. I mean, they weren't hitting, but they were still being shot at us. Yep, stand back and throwing weapons. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Why did that dude not shoot? Is he waiting for an exposed shot? Maybe. That fucker's going after my VIP. Can't have that. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I can just run the VIP this way, and then that raider will be in range. I want an exposed shot. His turn is done. Turn is done. In the face! I assume that was in the face. I wish it would tell you where it hits. Unlucky Aloysius. He's actually not exposed to that marksman. He would have to move there to get a clear shot. Lex says, wait until the Hedge Knight's in position and then net him. Legue. It's a Chubrak. Likewise, wait. There's a chance that this Hedge Knight moves in, but actually that doesn't matter. Just flail that nerd. Oh, if that was a headshot. Fucking shield. Again, wait for our friend the Hedge Knight to move in. He goes for the flank, which I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by. Nice. 41% and he nailed it. Okay, Ludorak. Okay, let's take care of these nerds. I almost said that these raiders are child's play. That's the kind of stupidity that gets people killed. Being overconfident. These marksmen with their crossbows are still dangerous. Throwing weapons, totally fine. Don't mind that. See if I hit this dude, 69. I'm looking for clear shots like that. Just a decent chance to kill that guy. Just like that. And then their lines start breaking. Legue, have you got your axe out? You do, go to work, bud. Oh, I love that. Oh, we survived. Amazing. Set the dogs on them, I think. Yeah, I don't want these dudes escaping. It's a pity to break a heater shield, but it's otherwise going to be too hard to hit him. I could just let them flee, I suppose. But that's all good XP on the field. I don't want to lose any of it. Clout backed out. Unlucky Legue. He's fleeing. So close. One dagger stab away. Off with his head. Hakon is curious. Let's get a closer look. This is probably the most excitement this guy's ever had in his life. He'll have stories to tell his grandkids about. I saw the bloody Dawn fight one day. Were they total noobs, Granddad? No. They totally owned motherfuckers. 'Twas epic. So I keep forgetting that that tier 3 axe can actually just one-shot a shield like that, the round shield. As long as the enemy doesn't have shield expert. Nice, another noble sword. You bastard. That's an axe fight. Ooh. Well done, boys. Great fight. Great fight. And we got ourselves another coat of plates. But same as the coat of scales, I do not think we can justify anyone using 42 fatigue. The full helm, though, I'm chuffed with. That's like 5,000 gold, that's 10,000 gold, that's 6,000 gold, and a bunch of other stuff. We're gonna have to paint that full helm, though. That is non-regulation colors. Can't have that. Fatigue is 65. I would need 69 to be able to use strike down 3 times. If I'm proccing berserk every turn. I'm just looking at his fatigue numbers and wondering if I can justify the full helm. Yeah, it's 1 less fatigue for 20 extra head armor. We can certainly justify it. He has the real fatigue issue. So Wachowski can barely move in this stuff, but that's fine. I just want to keep him alive. He's so important as a mace specialist. Fatigue, accuracy. I like his hit points. His melee def is not bad. But keep piling the melee def. Level 11, shield breaker. Yeah, buddy. His fatigue is already plenty. I can honestly justify not giving him more fatigue. But a nice round 85 fatigue. Righto. So, as a shield breaker, show me what you got. I think recover is mandatory. We got quick hands. We got bags and belts. I feel like adrenaline could be nice. Fearsome. Headhunter is tempting as well. But this doesn't do extra damage and a hit to the head. Whereas the hand axe does. Something that can buff the crossbow usage. Executioner. Killing frenzy. Fast adaptation could be good. You know what? I'm going to go for fast adaptation, even though his melee skill is pretty good. And here's why. I think the way it works is, let's assume, as the enemy approaches, he shoots a crossbow bolts, misses, gets a stack of fast adaptation. He reloads. Turn 2, they hit the front line. He takes another shot, misses again. Quick hands to the long axe, and then gets his first long axe shot with 2 stacks of fast adaptation. He doesn't have steel brow, which kind of sucks, but I feel like Nimble's doing enough to keep him alive. Let's try fast adaptation. Full Mac, level 8 archer, very nice, very nice. 25 range defense is actually plenty already, and now that he's got Nimble and he's got Berserk, he's going to have to take recover right after. Cesar, how many kills does Cesar have? 197. Oh, that's a lot of kills in 119 battles. absolute monster Cesar is. Okay, we got plenty of armor. It's just good to go. Look at this. This is cash money. Feels good, doesn't it, to get to this part? 1, 2, 3. That's full ammo. 5. That. I think the hand axes I can get rid of. The great axes are good. Okay, we're definitely carrying too much armor. Honestly, I don't need the Hallberg. We need 2 helmets. I don't need all 3 of these, but we'll hang on to them. It's such a pity you can't take that wolf upgrade off. I'm going to keep hiring all the monks I can find, because if we can get lucky... See, like, this is almost right. If I could, like, in this sort of build... Gunther would just have needed 2 or 3 ranged stars. He could then be a decent ninja. So let's see, ranged skill 1 star, 3 to 4, so 33, 40. He'll have about 80 ranged skill. It's borderline. But actually, you know what? It's going to take a long time until he's decent with throwing weapons, but the fact that he's a monk, I think we absolutely have to have a monk in our party if we're going to be having a hedge knights. Okay, so I'm going to keep him, even though his range skill is borderline low, but I think because he's going to be a ninja, we can get away with it, and we'll level him up nice and quick. The fact that he's tiny is just gravy. That just helps with the defense. Right, who's next on the list? Aegis. Aegis, the tiny monk. The tiny ninja. And this reminds me, I don't actually need this armor on Lex's. But no, you never mind. Just keep wearing it for now, and then before we get into a less threatening battle where there's no chance he'll be in melee combat, then he can switch to some, like, you know, some light leathers or something. But that does mean I need to buy some leathers. Perfect, perfect. Perfect and perfect. To like this. It's the ninja uniform. Lex's at level... yeah, keep that for now. Good. Good. So we've got our ninjas. We've got our 2 archers. We've got Sergeant plus Bannerman. I've got 2 shield breakers. I've got all the backline I need. Wachowski will take his place on the front line. We need 1 more regular frontline person. And I actually don't need reserves for the front line, because if someone on the front line gets messed up enough that he can't fight, we'll just default to the 5-7 or 6-6 formation. And with only 14 total brothers, we can try to keep the running costs down a bit. Oh, actually low on heater shields, eh? Look at that. We've only got 4 heater shields. I knew I shouldn't have sold the heaters. Okay, let's go hand in this quest. Nobody injured? No. Okay, great episode. Great episode. We picked up a coat of scales and a coat of plates, and we got ourselves our second ninja. This ninja is going to be crap until he hits like level 8 or 9. But as long as we're going to keep hitting him with the training lessons. And whenever there's a zombie fight or a Nocturne fight where he can farm XP, he'll get up to a decent skill eventually. And his crap range skill, I think, is offset by the fact that his star distribution is perfect. The only downside is that his starting range skill is crap, but we'll get over that. Tiny is great, and I needed a monk anyway. Overall, I think that's a good hire. I mean, it does occur to me that I've got the hire because I want 2 hedge knights, but I can always get 1 hedge knight and then a cell sword. But no, fuck it, having a monk is good. It helps my brawlers to stop causing trouble in town. Okay, friends, it's a great episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am. When we come back, we will push through into day 200 odd. Can you believe it? We'll be running back down to Thunstetten, hand that in. And then we will just do the loop here, hopefully find a patrol mission, go out there, get ourselves up to about 5,000 gold, and then we can explore. Either that, or we try to do both, explore and raise money. We'll head out and clear out these ruins and then go back in and out. But I don't want this ambition to take that long, mainly because I want to free up the undead ambition, because I want that necklace that gives you immunity to panic or fear. We need that, especially on who's the guy who is, here we go, traumatized, Litterac. That'll help him a lot against geists and witches and shit. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. See you next time.